Review Volume 2, The Gun Show. Now, this ain't about commercialism. We're not here to sell you products, but if you would like to buy some of our products, we will be right here. Books, CDs, we take credit card, cash, Apple Pay, whatever the other phone pay is, we take that too. So
Samsung.
Now, during the course of the evening, things might get a little heavy. So before they get too heavy, I want to bring you up a little bit. So, inappropriate adult haiku number 1. If women's breastises did not have nipples, they would be pointless. Okay, good. All right, good. All right, you got it. Okay, inappropriate adult haiku number 2. Actor Bruce Willis dies of Viagra overdose. Die Hard. Man, all right. Any veterans in the room? All right, this is for you. Haiku. Soldiers don't leave the battlefield. They carry it home on their backs. I am the camel's back. 3 straws beyond its breaking point, attempting to voice my silence into spoken word. I have a scar. The aftermath of wounds, X marks the spot, the treasure being the knowledge that your body beat back the invader. But what do you do when you can't find the wound or see the scar? Not all wounds can be marked or cared for by the loving adhesive embrace of a Band-Aid. The military doesn't break everyone, but it usually leaves a scar somewhere. We soldiers, we sacrifice our civil rights like freedom of speech and doing as we please. We all have our own personal reasons, but the irony is we do it dying, defending, fighting for your freedoms. In exchange, we gain goods and opportunities, but neither the recruiter nor the contract conveyed the complexity of the price we would pay. So now I'm trying to raise my voice above a whisper, unable to yell past unidentified anguish. Politicians may pull us puppets from the theater of their war, but the battle in our soul wages on, fighting concepts like survivor's guilt, an oxymoron. Some of us drink to drown the damage we cannot find. We fill the emptiness with smoke, coke, and wine, trying to stifle the subtle siren of fallen friends on the front line. Our sanity is the front line. We are grenades, ready to explode. We come home locked, loaded, still doing what we were trained to do. Sometimes family gets caught in the crosshairs. We're not monsters. We are mortars, landmines, M16s. But somebody forgot to remove my firing pin. Some of us escaped the job of living, painting our own pink slips on walls, brushstroked by bullets, revolved, chambered, and swallowed. But it's got to be better than the pills the VA pushes. Unable to push past the pain, war always leaves a stain, and not all of us can sustain past the imperceptible pain. I want to talk, but it hurts. And I ain't no punk. It's not that easy to man up. I want to talk, but it hurts. Physically, like fist grip sternum, cardiac clutch, crushed it. If I dare to conversate what I've seen, it's like my pain is classified and nobody has clearance. If I dare to speak, anxiety attacks like snipers and IEDs. I want to talk, but it hurts. And I know there's somebody willing to listen, but it hurts. I wonder what would happen if I run my car into this tree. Will it hurt? So we eat pills or shotguns because the memories we've swallowed have soured our stomachs. Celexa and Prozac protect us like seatbelts, Kevlar and blankets, keeping us restrained, untouchable, and it feels good in here. And I like not giving a damn, and it bothers me that I don't give a damn, but I don't really give a damn. Because without it, I am the camel's back, 3 straws beyond my breaking point. And if I don't keep the carnage chemically contained and bottle the pain, it will spill all over everyone I love. And unlike them, I signed up for this shit.
Shake what your mama gave ya. Oh yeah, let me shake it. Sure of myself. Maybe even a little arrogant or vain. Confidently calloused and hardened like water. That's why the salt and tears leave stains. My mother left deposits in my flow. And I'm trying to shake what she gave me, but the hurt has left my trickle slow. No pressure. No pressure. Don't ask me why I won't let you in. See, I'm guarded for fear of pain. See, my mother was my best friend. And if I can live through losing her, I gives a damn about an ultimatum. I'll get over you, I promise. I've been asked, Mrs. or Miss? And I proudly say Miss like independence is bliss, but I miss her. Trying to cover up, keep my head up that I miss her. So it's Miss. I keep missing, striking out, trying to shake what she gave me, but it's love that I doubt I'll ever really experience. ever really know that it exists. Some people, to find out if they're alive, they cut at their wrists. So I cut off my expectations. I build walls like engineers. I put myself up on a pedestal. I don't let my hair down when a man comes near. And from my tower, when I cry, to him it must feel like rain. But if I don't let him in, how will he ever reign? My mother was a queen. Scratch that. My mother is a queen, ruler of the hive. I'm not ready to step up and shake off that princess title, because if I do, then I know she's not alive, so I can't let you be my king. And I know I need to move on. Shake what she gave me and get my groove on and soothe wrong and salve the swollen structure that I call self-protection. Wrap the wrong and dress the damage, because I have daughters and this infection must be contained. I don't want them to be just like me, because I'm just like her. She was a writer. And beyond being a poet, I write people off, which is crazy, because even though I let go so easy, I can't let go. It's sad. So go ahead, shake what your mama gave ya. Your heads or your fingers. Scold me, because the cold me knows all of my faults. My issues are completely thought out, but I'm not thought out. That's why I'm shaking. I'm just like her. And as much as I am like her, I wish you were more like me. I miss my mother. I know how to miss. One bullet to the head, why couldn't she have missed? And I can't shake that.
I was watching TV one day. Oprah Winfrey, don't judge me. And I remember turning the channel and I saw this woman, and her face was so scarred and so distorted. I literally turned the channel past her and I said, no. If she can live with that for the rest of her life, then I can watch her life in 3 minutes. This is for Carolyn Thomas. She was born July 26, 1970. That's the same year that the Twin Towers were built. She was shot and left to die December 5, 2003, just 2 years after the falling of the towers. And the truth is, the only real connection between the towers and Carolyn Thomas is this one truth, that everything that is born or built is not meant to last. But unlike the towers, Carolyn Thomas is still standing. She is still surviving to live each day. So this is for you, Carolyn Thomas, whose boyfriend told her at point blank range, baby, you got a face to die for. I thank God that you didn't listen to the 44 Magnum secret that he whispered through your temple. I thank God that you found the strength to reconstruct your life like each inch of your face, filling what's missing with cartilage and courage. You are alive and you are beautiful. Your smile is this disfigured miracle pieced together by blessing and prayer answer to the age-old question. Tell me, what can make a man so jealously weak, so jealously insecure that he would rather kill the love of his life than lose the love of his life? That somehow he thinks the holes in his man could be filled by each bullet spent is a lifetime lost, till death do his part has a different meaning in the hands of the wrong man. Terrence Kelly, this will be the only time your name will be mentioned in this poem. Till death do his part was meant to say how long love can last and not how long you'll let your love live. Carolyn, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine how it feels to lose your face and your mother by the same hand. To be scarred inside out, bullet bruised and riddled as you lay there struggling to breathe in what used to be your face. You had to face the fact that your own father blamed you. He stood by your side and said your mother would still be alive today if you hadn't gone back to that man. See, this is the ignorance that some people wrap themselves up in when trying to make sense out of domestic abuse. They blame the abused for the abuse. They rationalize the wounds of his words. They perpetuate the cycle of, maybe her dress is too short, or she shouldn't be out that late, or, a man's going to do what a man's going to do. That's bullshit. Carolyn Thomas was beaten. She's not to blame. Carolyn Thomas was shot and left to die. She's not guilty of the twisted judgment of a society that holds the more than 2 million women who survive domestic abuse every year, responsible for their broken bones, lives, and brokenness. Now, Carolyn Thomas, after enduring over 17 months of surgeries to reconstruct her mouth and her smile and her eyes, she is now seen as the face of domestic abuse, but she is so much more than that. She is the voice of strength and forgiveness, of faith and courage. So this poem is for you, Carolyn Thomas, whose boyfriend told her at point blank range, baby, you have a face to die for. I thank God that you didn't listen.
Charleston, South Carolina, June 17th.
The 100 block of Calhoun Street, about 8:57 p.m.
Dylan
Stormed under the roof of Mother Emmanuel's church,
and in his wake left uprooted soul.
bullet-riddled prayers and 9 burnt offerings that thunderstorm our hearts with grief. My aunt, sister,
My friend Queen Pen,
a living scriptural woman, always told me you were either in the storm,
coming out of a storm,
or heading into one.
she would say,
Baby, they crucified Jesus. What makes you think they're going to treat you any better?
this is how she taught me to see grace within the precipitation of life, to lift mine eyes to the hills from whence cometh my help.
Well, I believe
I
this.
believe this, but there's a big difference between practicing your faith and living it.
Like now on Sister
Queen Pen, tell me, what do you do when your soul is flooded, when your heart is filled with a hurt so thick
and bitter you can't even recognize the feel of your own
do
tongue?
you fall to your knees and pray
To the same God that opened the door to
the same God who cushioned the seats and allowed the storm of a boy to sit comfortably on his roof? Tell me, God, are you not weatherman enough to predict the
What?
storm?
No burning bush?
No Noah-like warning, partly cloudy, rainbows or dust,
Just the doors of your house
wide open to this 21-year-old storm just waiting to blow.
this threatening sky
With a heart full of lightning strikes, 100% chance of hate.
I guess he must be one of your mysterious
An
ways.
insoluble Rubik's Cube of fate.
An enigma of wine.
How can it be part of your plan? God, I don't understand what good can come of this storm.
Before an F5 tornado turns cars and projectiles and
It destroys homes by ripping the concrete life out of a city. The air is dead. Still,
This is the quiet before the storm.
a door as old as segregation and sturdy enough to lynch generations,
Creaks.
welcoming him in.
With open smiles and outstretched.
Amen!
Y'all pass the pink in here?
We're honored to have you here with us, brother.
I'm not your brother.
Please sit next to
Yeah, so
me.
you can be the first to die.
What's your name, son?
Dylan.
It's Dylan.
There's a reason why we name storms after
A
people.
storm approaches.
No plywood boarding of
No
windows.
stockpiling of food.
No evacuation routes for players.
Just black Bibles, red letters, and prayers.
How about I give you something to
This
pray about?
is the disaster preparation of the
You
faithful
blacks!
for those caught in his storm.
You rape our women. You take over a country. I have to do what I have
He
to
is
do.
now thunder, rumbling as his lightning strikes the soul of this church.
He is storming.
He is dark and cloud and downpour, raining 45 caliber drops of baptism and destruction on the holy, leaving bodies holy.
This is what torrential feels
Can I
like.
get a
I'm gonna
witness?
let you live so you can tell my story.
Before the next news cycle erases this from our memories,
For the next tsunami of a man floods our hearts' levees,
drowning us in anger. Before the next blazing, sensational story evaporates our attention, we are all, once again, left to clean up this tragic mess, to try to sweep up the shattered shards of our
to
soul,
rebuild the wreckage of our faith and try to find what little light of hope can ever shine again,
to try to find the grace
and the meaning.
in these storms. Whoa! All right, that got heavy. So, yes, poems can be very heavy, but haikus are smaller, they're a lot lighter. Inappropriate adult haiku number 3. I don't like my stepfather because he is a motherfucker. So, we're not here to preach to you about what we should do about gun laws or the Second Amendment, just that there's a problem. And we should figure a way, collectively, from both sides of the aisle, how to fix the problem, whatever the source of the problem is. And sometimes, the problem even leaks into my poetry, like there was one time. Don't move! Oh, damn, man, I ain't got no money. Fool, please, get on your knees. I ain't looking for no money, G. I want your poetry. Who the hell? I'm that poem you've been ignoring. I'm tired of being one of your poetry pieces hiding in the dark to your cranial creases. Don't nobody want to be a lost dog. Look, man, I just been busy. Fool, you think I think it's cool that I take second place to work in school? I'm tired of friends and family taking precedence over me. Damn it, I'm poetry. Look here, poetry. What do you want from me? I want you to give birth to me. I want you to put me on one of your notebook pages. I want to get rocked on slam stages. Hell, I got dreams too. I'm winning a couple 9.9s and maybe a 10 or 2. Here, take this. this. Right there on the back of that cable bill. Yo, fool enough for these moves, you want to get killed? Don't think I won't pull this trigger just to see your ink spill. Now look here. I want to see dots, lines, and circles coalescing to a cohesive collaboration, communicating your creativity, your consciousness. Stop squirming like a little girl and bring me to this world. I haven't been able to come up with anything. You better put pen to pages and make the pages sing. I'm tired of you ignoring me. Look, man, look. I have not been ignoring you. I just have a little problem with writer's block. Well, you know what? I got a Glock tab cocktail temple spot that says it's not writer's block. And I ain't gonna set up on the ink block. So drop the ink on the spot. Don't stop till the paper possesses the poem that the people will say is worthy of no less than 9.5. That is. If your punk ass wanna walk out of here live, but just shut up and start writing. What do you want it to be? I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could be a funny type piece, or captivate the honeys type piece. Maybe I could be a struggle and strife type piece, or honor your wife type piece. Maybe I could be one of those Jesus Christ type piece. I don't know. All right, poetry, I'll do my best. To hell with doing your best. I want to be your best. And don't think I want to load these 6 silver similes in your chest and check it. I don't want to be no angry black man type piece, and no killer all the white man type piece. And I swear on all things poetry, if you make me cliche, you won't see another day. We understand each other? Brother? Yeah, man. All right, then. Start writing, poet.
Okay. Using deductive reasoning, I can say that I am always biting my tongue. And I am always biting the bullet. Therefore, if A equals B and B equals C, then my tongue is a bullet. My mouth is a gun. My demeanor is an assimilated holster, and my safety, y'all, is my safety. Can't just fire off, can't just tell the truth out loud. Freedom of speech is not open carry. Don't want to shoot nobody down, but I will check a motherfucker. I need me a background check. My mouth is always cashing checks that my ass can't get me out of. And if that be a true statement, then my mouth is both gun and a bank. Been approving loans for too long, been giving credit where it's not due. My mouth is pawn shop. It holds all this shit inside. Are you buying any of it? These are valid arguments, right? But can't just be valid because then black lives do matter. And can't just be an argument because then I'm just an angry black woman. Gotta be both. Be both a woman and black. No, the intersection of woman and brown can't be black. No, the intersection of woman and lady can't be too hard or tomboy because then I don't fit into the spectrum. I'm no longer in the line of sight. So, my mouth must be a bully. Needs to be put in its place. What is a woman's place? If silencing me helps you commit your crimes, then my mouth is accomplice, which is also guilty, which makes me a target. Why are women always targets? Thin paper silhouettes to be penetrated in the center, then destroyed and replaced, and then you brag like, I did that, and I was only practicing. Oh. You think it's fun practicing? Just want to fuck with it for a minute, not use protection. Only want to use earplugs so you don't have to hear me go off. Just want to hold a gun, but not kill nobody. Just want to hold a baby, but not be responsible for no life. Just want to hold me, for protection. Don't hold me. Hold my tongue. My mouth be a good luck piece or just a piece. In America, ready to fuck anything women have to say. So my mouth must be a talisman, and that be charming if you believe in it. Yes, a novelty, a trinket. My mouth be a toy gun. And that has the ability to get me killed, and I know it. Yet, I still speak. Does that make me suicidal? Gotta start watching my mouth, maybe every 3 seconds. Watch closely, because I might make the truth just disappear. And if I can make shit disappear, that's some slick shit. And if I can do some slick shit, then I got a silver tongue. And if I got a silver tongue, then I got a silver bullet. And with a silver bullet, I can kill shit that don't exist. Because logically, shit like misogyny and bigotry and racism, those things don't exist, right?
Right.
Haiku. What if bullets had a union to protect them from being fired?
So what if bullets were like baseball, you know, hot dogs and apple pie, all American, like electoral or college or tenure denied? Bullets be patience.
I'm here, dressed, standing next in line, but I'm not working today.
Bullets make patience.
It's a holiday.
Be long-term solutions to short-term problems.
I'm fasting from the taste of flesh. I will meditate in this chamber. I will pray for a better path. Be lifted like prayers.
Be worship like Second Amendment scriptures, because bullets can save
By
you.
resurrecting the life out of someone else.
Bullets be post office.
I might be known for firing off, but I refuse to spiral out.
Be back off.
Be front.
No ricochets, no punching holes in walls for me.
Bullets be street fight.
Left hook.
Sandy Hook be
Bullets be
knockout.
open carried and closed casket buried.
No matter how hard you squeeze, you won't trigger me. If the hammer falls, it will be in vain. I will not be getting innocent blood on my full metal jacket tearing through anyone's school today.
Bullets be bullies, but without agendas. They be heart stoppers,
Skullcrackers.
gun busters.
Bullets be no joke.
You know, this will be a good time for you to take me back home and find a better way to deal with these bullies. Don't be the coward they accuse you of by getting me to do your dirty work. Courage is not extinguishing a life.
Anyone can do that.
Courage is standing strong when fear threatens to pistol grip your soul and squeeze an explosion out of you.
Say no.
Say stop.
Ask for help.
Have you bothered talking to your parents?
Your teacher?
Or just punching that bastard in his mouth.
Bullets be metal magnets attracted to brown bodies, because y'all know bullets be racist.
No, wait a minute. Bullets do not discriminate.
You're right. No matter the aim, they always hit a mark.
Mr. Officer, I've been scoping the situation. And from my point of view, your life is not in danger.
They're hollow tipped to make their bullet point.
I will not justify this homicide and help you fill in this pre-drawn chalk
Be
outline.
messenger and message.
No one is dying to see it today.
Bullets be wound whisperers.
I will not be the exclamation point to irrational fear, hatred, ignorance, or just plain stupidity.
Flesh twisters, ricochet, and exit signs.
Some bullets be their own religion.
Yes, I am questioning your account.
Other bullets be agnostic.
Your instincts stink.
But all bullets make believe.
You need more training.
Believe me.
That's an old man with a cell phone. That's a young man speeding to his wedding. That's a little boy peddling weed to feed his mama. Do black people really remind you of the shadows that haunt you? Bullets be hashtag starter, riot stopper, righteous, skinhead, and black fist. Bullets be protection, bedside, east side, junior high. Bullets be grave diggers, haiku interlude. Killer cops leaving a bad taste in your mouth? Well then, try indictments.
Bullets be debate.
Be out.
Be evidence.
Be proof.
Dear soldier, your mission is canceled today.
A freedom of speech, a right to bear, a right to bury, arms, bodies, babies.
No, ma'am. I will not break off into pieces in your husband's heart because he broke yours.
Bullets be divorce papers.
Bullets be women's shelters.
I will not plunge myself in the back of that child for stealing gum, cigarettes, or Chico
Be
sticks.
abuser.
Be abused.
You will not use me to coerce anyone out of a fresh pair of kicks or drugs.
Be abused.
There will be no accidents today because I will not budge.
Bullets be abused. Yeah. Bullets be abused.
We're not protesting our Second Amendment, but exercising our First. So we hope the silence of these hollow points makes the point. We will not be anyone's assassin today because these bullets are taking a holiday.